nativity story, and this should take place during the period of the 9 lessons and carols. We also have a talk on the role of the junior section officer in molding the junior section boy, and that should be on any Saturday that the district or the region can choose. Then we also have a junior section team games, and this can be conducted or done on the Farmers' Day, being a holiday at a regional level. So we are saying that let's allow the boys to have fun because it is their month. We are going to launch it on the 1st of December at a national level, and any region can also choose to launch it in their region, and then the activities that will be lined up will follow up.
Very well. Thank you very much. Please, can you give us your final words?
Well, my final word is that we have all been to the brigade, and some of us, it is the brigade that has molded our lives up to this point. So every activity that the brigade is doing, it is geared towards the training and the transformation of the boy. So I believe that officers will brace themselves up to make sure everything that we are doing as brigade, we all participate for the advancement of the boys.
Thank you very much. We've had an elaborated discussion with our BB national organizer telling us all about the Brigades Week celebration, which is this week happening throughout the week, and we hope that wherever you are, whether company level, whether district level or regional level, you are involving yourselves as well as the boys and the girls to make sure this week becomes a glorious one. Thank you very much. We are taking a break. We'll be back with the drill.
This is the new Wesley Towers. It is a state-of-the-art office space located in the Ambassadorial Enclave, Accra. The property comes with a main entrance foyer with a classic central chandelier lighting. Our 13-passenger elevator with an air diffuser and a display screen for all your outfits will surely take you to the auditorium. At the Wesley Towers is a 500-seater auditorium for all your events. It's fully soundproof with a centralized air conditioning system. Our line of speakers, MCR, LED screens, and LED stage lights are fully in place. After an eventful day in our auditorium, you are sure to feel refreshed in the spacious 200-seater capacity roof terrace with a pergola in place. With 100 available car parking space, this new edifice is safe and secured with our security systems in place. Over 100 camera points and car parking control system. We have washrooms, restaurant, and an on-site clinic. Book our conference rooms for your corporate meetings whilst admiring the water fountain synchronizing with colorful lighting and music. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection. 0503 109 978 or 0500 166 304 or 0556 302 880. 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious space.
Thank you for staying around. This is the Brigades Hour, and in our discussion today, we are looking at color presentation during church services. We've had a number of conversations, a number of debates about how to do some of these things. For the past 3 or 4 weeks, we've been looking at the color drill. We've talked about composition, and today we want to look at how presentation is done in the church room. With us here this evening is Brother Daniel Inkum. He is the regional organizer for Tema Volta of the Ghana Council of the Boys Brigade. Brother Daniel, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you, sir. I'm doing good.
What is your impression so far about our color standards?
Okay, I think we are doing well as brigade, but if we are to compare ourselves with the people that we look up to, that is the military, which the Boys Brigade is a quasi-military, or we take something from the military, and so as a quasi-organization, we need to up our standards a little bit so that we can catch up. We know that we are not fully military, but we can get closer as an organization.
Right. So very soon we shall be showing videos of some of the things that we are talking about. We've looked at the composition of the color party. Yeah. What informs a 5-member? What informs a 11-member? Give us a bit of that background.
Okay. So colors, as we say, has its own composition. Where the color party is made up of a color and then 2 escorts. We have the 3-member composition. If the color party is made up of 2 colors and 3 escorts, that is a 5-member color composition. And we have 4 colors and then 7 escorts, making the 11-member color party. Now, all these things come about with respect to the program that is being held or the personage who is to attend the said program. So, for instance, if we have a program of the Boys Brigade, at the district level, at the company level, at the regional level, we use the 1 color party with 2 escorts. And then at the national level, let's say we have national qualitative meeting, national conferences where we need to present colors during official opening and also during parades. We use 2 colors, that is the national color and the boys color, with 3 escorts. If there are other programs at the company level which we need to exhibit all our accoutrement, that is all our colors, we have to use the 4 colors with the 7 escorts. But in most cases, because the personnel sometimes are not there, it is also allowed for us to use the 4 colors with 4 escorts.
All right. So could you tell us who qualifies, to carry the colors and also escort?
So the colors are to be carried by commissioned officers, that is trained officers. So if you've gone through training, either training course part 1, part 2, or part 3 for the Boys Brigade, you are qualified to carry the color. Also, if you're a lieutenant or warrant officer, you are also qualified to be an escort. But notwithstanding the situation where we fall short with officers, we have NCOs, senior boys there who can be trained or called upon to escort the colors. So sometimes at our various company levels, we find ourselves short of personnel. And so we can encourage our boys to escorts when the need be.
Okay, so if I get you correctly, the senior boys and the NCOs cannot carry the flag, but they can escort.
That
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so if there are officers there, the highest rank person or the ranking will let those people carry the color. So if we have lieutenants and we have warrant officers and we have senior boys, we don't allow the senior boys to carry the color. The lieutenants will have to carry the colors, and then the warrant officers escort. But if we are short of personnel, then we can call or you can fall on the senior boys to also help in the escort of the escorting of the colors.
Thank you very much. Let's go straight to our videos. Let's look at the first presentation where we have two colors being carried by two people with 3 escorts doing the presentation in the church room. Right, that was a 5-member color party presenting the national color and the boys' color. We just saw that.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Officer Inkum,
Yes, sir.
Tell us what happened.
Okay, so we have the color party formed up at the entrance of the auditorium or the church room. Now we have the national color being carried. Also behind the national color is the escort, and then also after the escort we have the boy color officer. Now at the right hand side of the national color is an escort, and then at the right hand side of the boy color officer is also an escort. So this is the 5-member color party composition. They march in slow time to the front of the chancel. The color officer will now advance the color party to turn or to move to the left. After advancing them to move to the left, he gives the command for escorts to salute as the colors are being presented to show honor or to pay homage to the colors that are being presented. Now, the dignitaries at the chancel receive the colors and place it at the rightful place. We can see that as the color party went facing the chancel, the national color is to the right, and then the boys' color is to the left. The one receiving the national color is also to the right, facing the chancel, but to the left from the chancel. He received the national color, and then the one receiving the boys' color is also the left side facing the chancel, and at the right-hand side from the chancel. He received the boy color or the boys' color and then place it at its rightful place. Now, placing the colors at the rightful place, we have the national color from the chancel at the extreme right, and then the boys' color at the extreme left. That is how the colors are received and placed. after the colors have been presented, the color officer will now give the command for the escorts to bring their hands down, move them to the right, and then march off the auditorium in quick time. So that is what we are saying.
Thank you very much. We'll go to the next video where the officers are coming back to the chancel to pick the colors and move out.
Yes, sir.
So, producer, let's have that video too, and then we shall put the two together. The second where we are coming in for the colors. Then you can give us a brief. Yeah.
Right there. Wait. March.
The salute question.
Yeah, so as we can see from the earlier one when they were bringing it, you could see that the escorts saluted, for a while for them to place the flags in its rightful place, waited for them to come back to their positions before their hands went down. How? Why is it so?
Okay. So the color, which is a symbol of the spirit of the organization, has its own standards. And like I earlier said, copying a little bit from the military standards with the presentation of colors, where the colors are moved in front of the chancel and then are being presented. The senior officer or the senior color officer gives the command. In the military, he gives the command for present arms.
Yeah.
As the arms are presented, they now present the colors. But for us, we don't use arms.
Okay.
And so instead of us presenting arms, we have to salute, paying homage or respect to the colors that are being presented. That is why the escorts salute during the presentation of the colors. And they wait till the colors have been placed at the each rightful place. The officials or the dignitaries who receive the colors come to stand at the place where they took the colors. Then the color senior officer will now give the command for them to bring their hands down.
Right. Let's go to the third video where we have a presentation in a single file, and then you tell us when we can go single and when we can go double. Right. So at this point, you are presenting a single file.
Okay.
Why?
So we can go the single file. As you can see, we have the national color, then the first escort, the second escort, and then we have the boys' color and the officer escorting the boys' color. We do this when the pews in between the aisle, or the pews arranged at the aisle, are very close and not that spacious. We have some church auditoriums which the spaces are not that bigger, which cannot contain the formation of two files of the color composition. That is the 5-member color composition. So we move in a single file. Now on the arrival, when we are about to arrive at the chancel, immediately the national color officer wheels to the right. The escort also moves himself a little bit to the right of the color bearer and then be in line with him. Now the third The second color escort of the national color will be rightly behind the national color officer, and then also same as the escort of the national color officer did, the boys color escort will also be at the right hand side of the color officer bearer, or the color bearer of the boys color. So we do this when there's no space, or the spaces in between the pews or the chairs at the auditorium are very close.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't necessarily comes in, both of them doesn't necessarily come in on specific occasions or anything of a sort?
No.
Okay.
So we do this, we do one when the pews are spacious. So we can see that this is St. Paul Cathedral.
Yeah.
We have so much space there, so we can have the color party moving in two files to present the color. And the other one, we did that for those of us whose pews are very closer, and then you move in a single file.
Right. That's good. Last question before we wrap up. So does it mean the officers could choose any of it, even if they have space, whether the single file or the double set? Could they choose which one to, if they have space?
So if there's space, it is advisable to do the first one, the two files.
Okay.
The two files. But in the situation where there's no space, we do the second one.
Very well. All right. Now we'll move to our next set. I hope you are ready for our next set.
Very much
for
ready.
us. Okay. So the production team will just show us a video of our next set, which will be the 8 set panel. Yeah.
So this is the 11
give us a briefing on what's happening.
So this is the 11-member color composition.
Right.
We have 4 colors with 7 escorts. Now we can see the colors are aligned to the left, whilst there are escorts in between every color. And then we have the escorts also at the right hand side of each of the colors. So we have escorts in between every color, and then escorts at the right hand side of the colors that are being presented. So they march in slow time, move to the chancel, then the color officer will advance the whole color party to the left facing the chancel. So we can see that they are now forming up. The color officer will now, the senior color officer will now give the command for them to halt. After halting, he will advance them to the left facing the chancel. Now we can see that also the national color is still at the right hand side, followed by the denominational color. In this video, we have the Methodist color, the Methodist Ghana color, we have the boys color and the girls color.
Any particular reason for the order?
Okay. So with the color party standards, the colors are arranged based on seniority, or based on seniority. So we have the national color appearing to the right, moving to the right. Always the national color is to be at the right hand side facing the chancel. Always the national color should be at the right hand side facing the chancel. Now after the national color, the next in line is the denominational color. After the denominational color, we ask the boys and the girls brigade which one was established first. And we know that the boys brigade was established first. That is why the boys color should come and then the girls color follow suit. So always the colors are arranged so that if you are far and then you look at how the colors are being positioned, you can tell that this one is the first, and then this one follows suit, the other follows suit, the other follows suit. If the national color moves to the left, it means now either the boys color will be at the right or the girls color sometimes being at the right. In that situation, we are trying to say that the senior most of the color is either the boys color or the girls color, which regimentally is not the right thing to do. So we admonish all companies that in presentation of the colors, the national color should always be at the right hand side facing the chancel, to give us the impression that to show that indeed the national color supersedes all other colors.
Right. Thank you. We are going to take a break. And then when we come back, we shall look at the alternative if we don't have the numbers to give us a 11-member composition. This is a Brigades Hour. Don't go away. I'll be back.
When the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your handkerchief over remains?
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education, and if you already have your Diploma in Basic Education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators that have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with NIT Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from NIT Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after their graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Welcome back to the Brigades Hour, and we are still talking about the color presentations. So, as we saw earlier on in the video before we went on break, we were talking about the 11 set member color presentation. And so we'll go right back to the video and talk about how and when this can be done. What time can all these 11 members be on set to present colors? We still have here the regional organizer for the Tema Volta, who would still be telling us more on how these presentations are done. So going right to the videos, can you tell us a little bit about the 11 color presentation set?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So once again, with the 11-member color composition, if let's say at the company level or during any programs or occasions where we have the boys and the girls brigade present, presenting the national color, the denominational color, the boys color and the girls color, when we have space and then also we have the greater number of officers there, we should be practicing, we should be doing the 11-member color composition. This is a standard for 4 colors with 7 escorts. That is a standard at each and every occasion. But sometimes, as an organization, we may fall short with personnel, and so there's an alternative where we cannot have the officers or the members to form up the 11-member color composition.
Right.
All right. So to save time, producer, let's go to the last video where we have the 8-member composition as an alternative to the 11-member composition. Let's show that one, then we can open the phone lines.
So this is the 8-member color composition, and this is what we have been doing at our various companies and also during most of our programs. We have the national color with an escort directly behind him. The color party is moving in a file, a single file, from the entrance of the auditorium to the front of the chancel. So we have the national color with his escort rightly behind him. We have the denominational color with his escort rightly behind him. And we have the boys color. We have the boys color with his escort rightly behind him. And we have the girls color with the escort rightly behind her. So this is the 8-member color composition.
Right. So with the 8, doesn't mean that with the 8 color composition, we are not supposed to have the double set escorts and all that?
No, we don't do 2 files during 8-member color composition.
Very well.
Yes,
very
we only
well.
do the 2 files when we have the 11-member color composition.
All right. So before we come back to that, we'll open our phone lines. We hope that you call in and let us know what you think, or ask us any questions you have. We have our regional organizer here ready to answer all questions. You can call in 025 625 3461 025 625 3461. You can also reach us on 053 835 0625 053 835 0625. Call in, let's hear what and how you do your color presentations. And I hope you are learning and you are also going to adjust into the correct things being done. All right, back to you, Arrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask this one. You said the colors should be presented in order of seniority. So the national first, the denominational second, and then now in a certain church, the Girls' Brigade was established in 2000, and the Boys' Brigade was enrolled in 2005. Is it about when the first straight rule and first straight rule were enrolled?
We have a caller on the line. Hello. Hello, Wendy. Wendy, if you can hear us. I think Wendy couldn't stand on. Let's continue.
Please, I'm on.
Right. Good evening, Wendy. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Please, I'm good, and you?
Very well too. Thank you.
Please,
what
I'm
do you
calling
have for
from
us?
First Asebu Company.
Okay. Please, what do you have for us?
Please, I'm calling about the color presentation.
Very well. Okay, what do you want to know? What's your question or any contributions you have?
Please, my question is, with the 2 color presentation, I saw the boys officer holding the national with an escort, 2 escorts, and another officer with a boys color with 1 escort. So I wanted to ask why the officer with the boys flag with only 1 escort, not 2 escorts.
Okay, officer.
So thank you very much. Once again, the national color at all times mostly should have 2 escorts. That is why we have the national color and then 2 escorts rightly behind. If we are to go back to the 2 files of the 5-member color composition, you see that rightly behind the national color is an escort and then 1 at its right. So the national color has 2 escorts, and the organizational color, that is the Boys' Brigade color, has 1 escort.
Right. Do we have a caller? Kobe from Western Region, welcome. Hello, Kobe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Kobe, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask why the boys color is before the girls color. Because previously we used to have the girls color coming before the boys color.
Okay, so why the boys color for the girls color?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so so as rightly said, we are looking at when the organization was established. So we all know when the Boys Brigade was established. The Boys Brigade was established before the Girls Brigade. And so just as the national color comes before the denominational color, we established the Boys Brigade before the Girls Brigade. And so in order of who came first, the Boys Brigade color should follow before the Girls Brigade color. When we look at the Ghana Armed Forces, how they line up their colors, we have the national color, then we have the army color, because the army was established first, followed by the navy, and then the air force. So if you look at an Independence Day parade, you could rightly see that the colors are arranged based on when
Right.
the
Let me take
organization was
Portia.
established.
Portia is on the line. Portia,
Hello.
kindly lower the volume of your set. Let's hear you, Portia.
Yeah, my question was that nowadays, because of education, we couldn't get more officers to present colors. But now, then, an organizer was speaking. He said we can't use the senior boys to present color. What officers are, so we should follow the officers should present the colors. So my question was that right now, what shall we do? Because nowadays, because of school and work, you couldn't get more officers to present colors for us. So that's my question.
Right.
Right.
Thank
Now,
you.
because school has been there all this while. Anyway, Lieutenant Inkum.
So in our discussion, we made mention that when we are short of personnel, that is officers, we can at least 4 officers. We should be able to get 4 officers carrying the colors.
Just hold on. Let's take our last caller, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. If you can hear me, Wendy, kindly speak up. Wendy. I think we lost Wendy. All right, so let's go back.
So we should do our possible, but we know when.
I hear Wendy is back. Wendy.
Hello.
Yes, right. Wendy, welcome. I'm happy you are here. Let's hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Wendy, we are hearing you. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Please, I wanted to know what the color is presented. Which color will be taken first?
Okay, which car should be taken first? 4 of us have arrived. All right, you hear your answer. Thank you very much for calling.
So in the situation where we have 4 dignitaries taking their colors, we can do it at a time, at a go. So we can, the senior color officer can give the command up, then we all present it at the same time. But in the situation where we have only one person taking the colors, we have to take it from the girls, the boys, the denominational color, and the national color. That is how it should be done. But it is advisable that we make arrangement, at least during communal services and other programs. We have church leaders around. They can be given the mandate to take the colors. And so it shouldn't be a very big tax for the church to get 4 leaders of the church or 3 adding up to the minister to take up the colors.
Wonderful. I'll come back for your final words. We acknowledge the loads of questions coming on Facebook. Some of them are sending messages directly, and we have a lot of callers on the line. Unfortunately, we cannot take all our questions today. I want to believe we can make time next week to continue this as well. We'll do all the necessary arrangements. And so, viewers and callers, Thank you for being there for us. We know you have questions. Keep them coming. We will come back and address them. Your final words, Lieutenant.
Okay, so as colors has its own standard, previously we've been seeing that in the receiving of colors, as we want to retire the colors turn about with further consultation with drill instructors from who are personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces. It is advised that colors don't turn about. Colors turn either to the flanks or they change direction. That is why even on parade, you see that colors are changing direction, either right or left, or they are turning to the flanks. Even during rehearsals, when there are mistakes and the whole contingent turn about 10, colors don't turn about 10. So with the color drill standards, colors don't turn about 10. That is why we advise that the national color should always be at the right-hand side. But someone may ask, if there's Hallelujah chorus, what do we do? So during that time, we know when Hallelujah chorus are being sung, we have to wait for the service to come to almost a close. Hallelujah chorus being sung before we go in for the colors, because when we take up the colors, the national color is at the right hand side. We can't turn about, and our back cannot also face the congregation whilst Hallelujah chorus is being sung. So we have to wait for the Hallelujah chorus to be sung before we go for the colors.
There's a lot to share. There's a lot to share. I can see there's a lot to share. We'll come back and do this again. Thank you all very much. We are appreciating Lieutenant Inkum for joining us for this session. We have our upcoming programs. We'll go through that one. We don't have much time, but don't go away. Let's hear the upcoming programs.
Yes, we'll begin rightly with the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Department of Church Life and Nature, presenting to us the National Quiz Competition, 25th Anniversary Thanksgiving Service, and the theme is Celebrating Our Heritage, Persisting in Mission, Transforming Lives, and Advancing Christ's Kingdom. The date is on 8th November 2025. Time is 8 a.m. sharp. And the Thanksgiving will be on Sunday, 9th November 2025, 8 a.m. sharp. Venue is at the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Emmanuel Congregation, Dansoman, Ghana West Presbytery. Moving on next, we have the Boys and Girls Brigades Western Regional Council presenting to us prayer conference, which is theme, Show Us Thy Mercy, O Lord, with God's servant, Brother Emmanuel Insia Ampe, 8 a.m. prompt on Saturday, 8th November 2025 at the Presby Methodist Chapel, Air Force Base, Takoradi. And on the next, we have the Boys and Girls Brigade Ghana Central Regional Council presenting Officers Basic Training Courses 1, 2, and 3. The date is from Friday 21st to Sunday 23rd November 2025. The venue is at Reverend Dibankutia Memorial Congregation Presby Church, Asim Fosu. And we hope all officers will entreat to take this course. Registration fee is 200 Ghana cedis per officer. And next, we have the basic training course part 1 and 2 officers of the Greater Accra region, starting on the 21st and ending on 23rd of November 2025. Reporting time 4 p.m. prompt at the Holy Spirit Retreat Center, Kuntunse, after Amasaman. All details of how to make payment or any other further information is on the flyer, and we hope that our BB Greater Accra Region officers will take note. We also have the training course part 1 of the Greater Accra GB Council taking place at the Retreat Center, Ajen Kotoku. Fee is 300 Ghana cedis per an officer, starting from 28th to 30th November 2025. And all officers are supposed to arrive on Friday, 5 p.m. prompt. Finally, we have the Girls Brigade Ghana bringing us to light on their climax of the 70th anniversary. It started some months ago and it is coming to its climax with an upcoming event starting from Friday, 5th December 2025 with a donation exercise at Equiapin School for the Deaf. Attire is the 70th anniversary polo t-shirt. Moved on to Saturday, 6th December 2025 with a cultural display at Reverend Peter Quay Dagadu Memorial Methodist Church at Osu. Attire is African wear, Ghanaian African wear. All officers take note of that. And finally, the climax will be on Sunday, 7th December 2025. That is the Thanksgiving service at Reverend Peter Quay Dagadu Memorial Methodist Church, Osu. And the attire is a 70th anniversary cloth. So all officers take note, it has been a long way of our 70th anniversary celebration.
Right. We also have something on PBA where they have a debate on the 3rd. There's a prayer night with Reverend Amwakun dubbed Lifted in Prayer. There's a Brigade Day out as well. Thank you all for being there. We know that there's a lot to be done. There is a prayer on Friday, 7th November, Lifted Up in Prayer. I want to emphasize this so that we'll all be there to take part. Right. What do you have closing up?
Wow, it's been a full 60 minutes of learning, relearning, and unlearning about our color presentation. We hope you had fun. We know you still have more questions, and we are going to take your questions hopefully next week. Join us in and let's talk more about our color presentation, doing the correct things and the right things at the right time. It's been a great time with you, our officer, regional officer from Tema Volta, Mr. Daniel Inkum. And my name is Elizabeth Rama Ayani, and I'm not here alone, I'm here with.
And so through all the length of days, thy goodness will it never. Fifi Hope here. Danke.
When the strong tides lift and the cable strain, will